Alright, today we are going to show you how to fix the PERSIST.IMG fingerprint issue. So if you see here, we get enrollment was not completed and we are unable to add a fingerprint. So first things first is we are going to need to back up our PERSIST.IMG already. Even though it is broken, we still need it. So we're going to go to ADB shell, we're going to type in su. We want to make sure we have that hashtag right there. You may have to grant ADB root access through Magisk Manager. It should pop up on the phone when you type on this. Next, we're going to enter in my command. I'm going to link that in the video description for you. And what that's going to do is it's going to save that PERSIST.IMG to the SD card of the phone. So if we go and check that out right here, we can see the PERSIST.IMG right there. So we need to back that up to our computer. So click and drag that and put it on your desktop or wherever you can use it again. So next we're going to use MSM Tool 10.5.4 to put us on an older Oxygen OS version. The latest one does not work with this fix, so I'll be using this tool to fix that issue for us. This will unlock our bootloader, so we are going to have to this will lock our bootloader, so we are going to have to unlock it after, as well as flash Magisk Manager so we can have root access again, as we will also need that later. Okay, now it is all finished. We are going to go back to our terminal. We're going to hit fastboot OEM unlock, and that will unlock our bootloader. So on the device, when it is in fastboot, it will give you the option. We're going to select unlock bootloader, and that will wipe the device and unlock the bootloader again. After that, you are going to have to flash Magisk. You can do that through twerp or through a patch boot image. I assume you already know how to do this. If not, there are plenty of guides online. Alright. And next we are going to be going back to the phone. So we're going to be installing Solid Explorer. You can do that through the Google Play Store. I have it already on my phone, so I'm just installing it that way. Once that is installed, we are going to need to go through the setup process, hit allow. We're going to just hit OK here. We're going to go to root. And we are going to grant root access from Magisk Manager. So next we are going to go to root, mount, vendor, persist, and we are going to go to engineer mode, click on engineer mode config, and we're going to edit that for encrypt apt, type false. For encrypt ADB, we are going to type false. And what this is going to do for us is unlock the factory mode so we can recalibrate our sensor. So reboot. Okay, now we are going to go to our dialer. We are going to type in *#808#. We're going to swipe over to fingerprint test and click on fingerprint test calibration test. And start test. So this is important. We need to click on flash rubber sleeve test 1 and immediately put our finger over the sensor. Keep on holding it until it's over. Black rubber test, do not put your finger over the sensor. Leave it blank. Positioning circle test, fingerprint over the sensor. Stripes rubber sleeve test, also put your fingerprint over the sensor. The only one we're not putting our finger over is black rubber test. And you should see it fail like this with all the red. Next, we're going to go on our PC and we're going to take our first PERSIST.IMG backup. We're going to extract that. I'm using 7-zip. And we're going to open persist. And we are going to take data and engineer mode. And we are going to put that on the phone. So we're going to copy that, go to the phone, and I'm just going to paste it right there. All right, we're back on the phone, and we are going to open Solid Explorer again. We are going to go to data the one we just put there, and we are going to delete gf persist.so. So we need to make sure we delete that file first. So next we're going to highlight data, engineer mode, and we're going to copy that, and we're going to go back to the root directory where we were. So root, mount, vendor, and last persist. And we are going to paste both of those folders here. We're going to click on remember and merge, remember and new, and that's going to take a second. You can click over here to see the progress, make sure it's 100%. And once that is all green, we need a reboot. Okay, and once we're rebooted, we can go to security and lock screen, fingerprint, set that up. And if you did everything correctly, we have our access to our fingerprint reader again. So now we can set up a phone and everything should work. So the way this works, I believe, is by failing a calibration once, that triggered something in the persist to fix itself. And then once we failed it, we were able to bring the old calibration data, the original factory calibration data, and put it back on, and that fixes our issue while keeping our old factory calibration. So if you have any questions, just leave a comment down below, and hopefully I'll be able to get to you. Thank you. Bye.